So I thought today we'd go over the patch notes live. These literally came out like half hour ago. I just got back from work and I thought, instead of me reading them together with everyone, I do know some of them already, but instead of me reading them on my own and going over a few things, let's just go over them live react to them and see what people think. So if you do want to go see these yourself, head over to, just search on Google anything to do with Saviors patch notes, that's the new season's name, or season 13, and you'll probably get them come up. But first of all, we've seen most of this, we know all about Newcastle. If you don't know about Newcastle, get out from under your rock, there's a lot of trailers underneath him. Trailers underneath him? There's a lot of trailers on him, and there's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm not going to waste my time doing about that. We know about the update, a lot of stuff been covered on that. That's the new POI, looks pretty cool. So we've got map rotation. We've got map rotation, Season of Saviors will be Storm Point, Olympus and World's Edge. We're also removing the 2-hour rotation block. We felt like it could be too long considering you could span the whole PlayStation for some people. Yeah, 2 hours there, two hours on Storm Point. No one wants 2 hours on Storm Point, bubs. Great change, great start, guys. There's a lot of rank changes. I'm not going to read those actually here because I think most people already know about them, and obviously there's a lot more information here. So we're going to skip those. Basically, you can go down ranks now. You have unlimited RP now, and a lot of things work a bit different. It's a bit harder to get up higher, basically. There we go, balance updates. Fortified Legends. Fortified no longer reduces headshot damage. That's pretty big. If you don't know what Fortified is, it's the bigger legends to get less damage, incoming damage, and they don't get slowed by bullets. Obviously, getting slowed by bullets is still there, and is not there still, but they can no longer headshot damage multipliers on them, which is pretty cool. You can actually hit like 86 headshots now with a wingman on a Gibby and Cool Stick, for example. Even the new legend also has Fortify, so that's kind of a little nerf to him as well. Crafting rotation, we've got Flatline Longbow coming out, and we kind of knew that Rampage and the R301 are going in, but that is, oh god, that R301's going to be missed. What's everyone going to be doing? There's going to be queues at the crafters. Gold weapons, we've got Eva 8 bow, Flatline P2020 and Spitfire. Jesus Christ, a gold bow and a gold Flatline. Interesting. Helmets buff, blue helmet headshot damage reduction increased from 40% to 50. Purple headshot damage reduction increased from... Oh right, so helmets have got more powerful. That means the headshot multipliers have kind of got worse. Okay, interesting. Kraber we kind of knew about. The headshot multiplier has dropped down, and damage reduced from 145 to 40. So we have gone through this on a short video that I did. Basically, one shot headshots you still if you've got white and blue. If you have purple helmet, or actually I can't remember now. It might be even if you have a blue helmet you don't get one shot, but it's actually been nerfed quite heavily. We've got increased reload time on a Rampage and increased handling times. Handling times, is that how fast you run with it? I think it is. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on with LMGs here, I'll read them in a minute, but that reload time is not too much of a big deal. I mean, it's a Rampage, it literally shoots like 5 minutes anyway. Handling times is interesting, but you can literally put it away, run a bit faster and get out when you need to, so it doesn't make a big difference. They've nerfed the L-Star. Why would you nerf the L-Star? The thing's crap, so it's like the worst gun in the game, one of the worst guns in the game. Devotion reduced. To be honest, I've never ever been a Devotion user. Never have. And I probably never will. So that doesn't affect me at all. I don't think a lot of people use one. I mean, you need like a turbocharger to make it even decent. Havoc, improved recoil at the start of the pattern. Okay, that's kind of good. The Havoc is a good gun, but I feel like you need to have it kitted out, and the start of the recoil is the worst thing about it. Dual shell has been removed from floor loot and crafting bundles. Okay, that was a very pointless attachment, to be fair. What have we got? Mozambique and PK increased limb damage from 0.8 to 1. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so they buffed the PK a little bit. Spitfire is back on the floor, and some Mastiff's gone into the crate. So I guess that's interesting. So they've made the PK better and put the Mastiff in the crate. So you literally have to find a PK if you want a shotgun now. Because Mozambique isn't as good as a PK, and Eva is nowhere near as good as a Mozambique or a PK. So yeah, shotguns are kind of limited. Spitfire damage decreased from 19 to 18. What else we got? That's good. Crouch hit fire spread increase, because that thing that's what made it so lethal at close range. You could literally just spray the thing for like a minute straight and just hit all your shots because it was quite accurate. It looks like they've actually put some pretty heavy nerfs on this. So the gold Mastiff, which is now going to be inside the care package, is back down to 4 bullets, which is like the original one. Damage pellet increase. This thing is going to be absolutely incredible, by the way. Do you know a long time ago when the game first came out, it used to be 18 a pellet, and you used to be able to hit like 254 headshots. I'll see if I can find a clip and put it in here, because it used to hit so hard. You could like 250 someone in the head with that thing. It was scary. If you see some of a Mastiff, it was scarier than of Kraber. Cells and syringes full rates have been lowered by 8. Okay. That's interesting. Are you going to up the bats then? What they should do is get rid of all the white shields and white helmets and things like that. White kind of things just aren't, and yeah, it's just kind of pointless now. You literally spawn with them, so I don't see why they're on the floor still. Rampart Improvements, we did already know about some of these, but I didn't know that. Sheila spin up time decreased. Sheila's not great anyway, unless she can be okay actually. I mean, the big machine gun she uses, it can be okay, I guess. This is huge. That 40, it's literally just under tripling in health. That is crazy, and also decreased deploy time. Damn, that actually makes her really, really strong. You can see a lot more ramparts this season. I've read this earlier. Valkyrie can no longer freely spin while launching a skyward dive. That sounds like it doesn't change a lot. In lower tier gameplay, it doesn't change a lot. That is more of a competitive change in my opinion, because people just Valk all the time. If you spin, it makes people really difficult to hit. Even if you are a pro player, you're still difficult to hit if you're spinning around. You can't spin at all. That's literally just going to be one line all the way up, and people will be able to like just know where you're going to go. And that, yeah, that changes a fair bit on Valk. I think that'll be interesting to see. Out of bounds, when this has been a big problem for comp as well. I think this is kind of both comp related. But out of bounds, when going out of bounds, the following will be disabled: legend abilities, weapons, ordnances, and survival items. Healing items will not cancel me. All active passives, jetpack. Oh my Christ! Okay. So out of bounds literally means that you can't do anything. You can't shoot even. So all you can do is land on it and then fall off that. Out of bouncing or oobing, you might have heard, is a big thing in competitive at the moment, and not so much in just rank normally. It's more of a competitive thing. That's why I think both of these are kind of competitive driven. Valk makes the game a lot less fun to watch, in my opinion. I think it's better without Valk, just because her ult's annoying, and people just land on people randomly because there's nowhere else to go, and it just doesn't make for good watching. Like, people can throw random games, they don't even know who they're landing on. It's just crap, I think. So I'm happy about all these changes. The out of bounds ones will be really interesting. There'll be a lot of problems with this. You can see there'll be like a certain way that someone could use a weapon if they press a certain button out when they're stood on this fat rock. That'll be interesting. What else we got here? Oh. Redesign windows at lava siphon's control tower to focus sightlines. Okay, 1 second. Let's get up lava siphon and have a quick look at that. I can't spell siphon, so it's literally right there and I still can't. Alright, it's the lava siphon. So what is it on about with that? Let's move this up here. So it says redesign windows at lava siphon's control tower to focus sightlines. So lava siphon. The control tower, is that like here? Is that the control tower, or would you call this middle building the control tower? I would call this the control tower. Focus, they put windows on the sides, do you reckon? Because this is a weird building. There's doors either side and there's windows at the front and a little one on the side. Interesting. I kind of wonder what they're going to do there. I didn't know that change was coming, so yeah, that's a nice little surprise. Let's go off that. We've added some additional cover around lava siphon's lava pit. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's actually a lot of finishes or endings on lava siphon, so having more cover around like these lava pitted areas here is actually quite nice. That's a nice little change. What else we got? Gondola loot has been tweaked. The chance of finding high tier armor in them have been notably reduced. Climatizer and lava siphon will remain as a high tier. Okay, so basically in the gondolas, they were like 90% of the time you got like a purple, gold, blue, decent armor. So they've made it so you don't get them as much, but it's still a high tier loot POI. Arenas, I literally don't care. I don't want to read all these. If you play arenas, then fair enough. But there you go, have a little read of them. But it looks like everything's getting nerfed. L-Star's getting nerfed, love it. Oh, the Havoc's getting, there you go, Havoc buff. Nice. Bug fixes. Okay, let's see if there's any, Oh, they fixed the Bangalore smoke. That's nice. So Bangalore used to get aim assist when she shouldn't. When she was inside her smoke, she still got aim assist when shooting out. That's a huge change. A lot of people were complaining about that at the start of the season. Valk can no longer use jump towers now. Animation on Vault, don't really know about that. I'm going to read through them. You can just read through them at the same time. I'm seeing if there's any good ones, to be honest. Fixed a bug where season tracker was no longer showing what season stat they were tracking. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Fixed bug was setting up a chart instantly. Crypto. Okay, that's nothing major. This is just like little tiny bugs that most people wouldn't even notice. Fixed an issue for a grappling grounded loot roller. Oh, that was fun. If you know the little balls on the floor that of like loot that you get from the flying things, if you grappled one and you like shot it at the same time, it would absolutely ping you off. It was funny to watch. And this, they actually added this. A new custom match system. I didn't think they were actually going to add this season. That's huge. Custom matches replacing the previous private matches system. So is this available for everyone, or is this just if you have access to the custom matches or private matches? Because I want a private thing. You can learn the map so well. You could make videos. It'd be so much easier to do certain things. You got to like jump into random games to just get like a random clip. At the moment, if you could do this, it would make it so much easier. What have we got? I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm not sure if that's for us, or like that's a thing for the people that get like the private lobby codes and they can host them themselves. Obviously, I don't have one of them. It's more of a PC thing. I don't think Xbox and consoles can even do that anyway. But it's interesting to have that on there. I did see some leaks about something like this coming, but I really didn't think they'd actually bring it out. But the highlights for me in this are, first of all, the gun is changing around. The R301's going. The Havoc's, no, the Flatline's coming back. Sorry. This here. This is pretty huge. This would be good. It's good to watch in the next kind of few scrims in the pro matches and things to see what happens with this, because there are some huge things there. And the out of bounds and things, a lot of people have got used to playing out of bounds now, so now that they can't do it, it's going to be interesting. But the amount of changes, it adapts pretty well, and no one really knows what's going to happen next. It looks like they've pretty heavily done LMGs in. Obviously, there's a lot on the floor at the moment. The Rampage is going into the crafting system, so that'll be off the floor. But honestly, the Spitfire is much better than the Rampage, and more annoying, in my opinion. So that's interesting. And the Fortified headshot thing's quite... There's a lot of interesting stuff there. There's not a lot of legend changes, like Valk and Rampart are getting the main two changes, which is fine. We've got a new legend coming as well, obviously, which is nice. So there's enough changes there. The P2020 being gold is literally so pointless. I didn't see that the first time. That is ridiculously pointless. I like to see that we got World's Edge back and King's Canyon's going, okay. And I think at the first week we're going to have Storm Point for like a straight week, so that's going to be really, really fun. I love that. Everyone's going to love that. Can't wait. But what I'm going to be doing is grinding out this guy. I'm going to see how many kills I can get of him, get some good reviews going. If you don't already follow me on here, make sure you do, guys, because I also have a TikTok that I've posted a lot of like smaller videos on. I always post them on here, but they're a lot easier to see on TikTok. If you use it, I recommend going to follow me. There's a link on my little banner. Oh, it's just dndo.yt. And yeah, follow me over there. I've got a little following over there. It's quite nice. I upload things occasionally, and there's a lot of news there as well. So yeah, I recommend going over there if you feel like it. But cheers, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments actually about what patch notes, what things in the patch notes you actually like and look forward to here. The Kraber nerf's interesting. A lot of people are going to hate that because they don't understand how good it actually is, and they like how fun it is to use, but it can be annoying to play against. I'm always one of them people that don't like using it or getting killed by it, so I'm an advocate for it, but I can see why people aren't. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of the patch notes, guys, and thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment if you feel like doing, and peace out for now.